The Farmer and the Greenstone. Once in a small village there lived a farmer. He lived happily with his family. Every day he worked in his fields, plowing the soil. One day, his plow suddenly struck something hard beneath the ground. Shocked, he bent down to see what it was. He found a stone buried in the soil. Picking it up, he looked at it with excitement. The stone was bright green, shiny, and beautiful, but he had no idea of its true value. Without thinking much, he tied it around his neck like an ornament and went back to work. The next day, he went to the village market to sell vegetables, carrying a basket on his head and wearing the shiny green stone. As he walked through the market, people noticed the stone and whispered among themselves. Among the crowd was a wealthy merchant who owned a small grocery shop. He immediately noticed the sparkling stone around the farmer's neck. Curious, he stopped the farmer and asked, "What is this shiny thing you're wearing?" The farmer smiled and replied, "Oh, this? I found it yesterday while plowing my field. It looked different, so I tied it around my neck." The merchant kept staring at the stone. He liked it very much and thought it would look perfect as decoration for his shop. He asked, "Will you sell it to me?" The farmer thought for a moment and said, "Yes, why not? If you want it, you can take it for 50 rupees. The merchant immediately agreed. The merchant handed him a 50-rupee note. The farmer gave the green stone to the merchant in return and smiled. The merchant took the stone, looking at it with excitement. Back at his shop, he hung the stone on the door so that everyone passing by could see it. People admired it daily, saying how beautiful it looked. One afternoon, a jeweler dressed in fine clothes passed by the shop. His eyes quickly caught the sparkling stone. He examined it closely and instantly realized it wasn't just a stone. It was a rare and priceless diamond. Shocked, he went inside and asked the merchant, "Where did you get this stone? Why is it hanging here like this?" The merchant casually replied, "Oh, that? I bought it from a poor farmer for 50 rupees. It's just a nice stone to decorate my shop." The jeweler's heart raced. He wanted it badly. He asked, "Will you sell it to me?" The merchant replied, "Of course. Give me 100 rupees. But the jeweler thought he could trick him, so he bargained. "No, I'll give you 80 rupees. Take it or leave it." The merchant refused. The jeweler, frustrated, said, "Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe then you'll agree." That same evening, another jeweler happened to pass through the village while waiting for his car to be repaired. He saw the sparkling stone hanging at the shop's entrance. His eyes widened in amazement. Without wasting a second, he asked, "Will you sell this stone to me?" The merchant replied calmly, "Yes, for 100 rupees. The jeweler immediately paid. The merchant handed him the stone. The jeweler took the green stone, sat in his red car, and left. The next morning, the first jeweler returned to the shop. When he saw the stone was gone, he was shocked. "Where is that stone? Did you sell it?" he asked. The merchant replied, "Yes. Yesterday evening another man came. He gave me 100 rupees, and I sold it to him." The jeweler slapped his forehead angrily, shouting, "You fool! That wasn't just a shiny stone. It was a priceless diamond worth a fortune, and you sold it for only 100 rupees. The merchant was shocked, but then remembered the jeweler's behavior the previous day. He laughed and said, "Sir, listen carefully. You knew it was priceless, yet you tried to save just 20 rupees. Because of your greed, you missed your chance. So tell me, who is the real fool? Me, who sold it, or you, who let it slip away. The jeweler stood speechless, regretting his mistake. Moral of the story: don't be stingy in every matter. Save money wisely, not foolishly. Sometimes trying to save too much can make you lose something far greater. Don't miss opportunities. Overthinking and over-smartness can make you blind to what's right in front of you. Don't delay your work. The best time to act is now.